Alright guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Greece. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm trying to do something which I'm able to do with other games, but while doing some editing, I'm trying to multitask. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not my computer is trying to multitask. Obviously, I think over many videos and many comments, y'all realize that it would be, let alone the human condition, impossible for me to multitask. I think that's pretty obvious. So, we're gonna see what happens. I may need to do this. Don't crash away. I was like, it froze. It froze really fast. How long till this war pops off? Tripolitania versus the Greeks. Oh man. Less than 70 days. So we got 2 months. So yeah, I'm going to run this at 2. Y'all are just going to have to deal with it. I had too many issues today. Merry Christmas, by the way. Almost forgot. For me, actually, it's not technically Christmas yet. So sorry. Rejected. Merry Christmas Eve, or whatever you would say for that. Other holidays, congratulations. If you're watching later at a later date and you see this, I'm sorry it's not Christmas or your holiday. That's just too bad. But anyway, for those that are on time, on point, and watch this on Christmas when this is made, appreciate it. No. I appreciate it when anyone's watching. I'm just trying to keep it interesting, while we wait for Ms. Rada. I don't know what that means. I should stop saying foreign language words that I don't know what they mean. Our airborne units to land. That's what we're going to be doing. And it looks like our first set of spy sets and launch vehicles are also coming on board, or online. What perfect timing. Now, how's our power situation? Meh. I would say it's meh. it's kind of sub average. Not good. Not good. Okay. Okay. We're also losing money. I see that. Doctrine stuff. We have a lot of naval points, but I'd rather have them in. Still no gain, huh? Even with training, it does not gain. I don't know what's going on there, how that works. But yeah, with us quitting NATO and the US just abandoning us immediately, which I think is counterintuitive if you look at the historical accuracies of the time. This might have happened in 2012. But Obama and Trump for sure are not going to care after that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like this is inaccurate. We should have still had United States satellite coverage even though we're not in the faction. We traded for that. We allowed foreign investment and influence on our land. The Greek people do not need to be subject to this. We already went through enough strife with that whole debt thing that I started with. And it shall not stand. Okay. Equipment-wise, it is kind of cool we start with Fort Helis, I'm not gonna lie. That is really actually very cool. That is pretty advantageous of the Greeks. Because you can instantly apply the better mobilization and movement speed. These are cheap. Couple light metal is nothing. Ah, good. We have no tech metal? Was that a thing? Oh god, it is. Because we don't have Macedonia. What do I have to do? They are in NATO. Shoot. Didn't I add like 1 billion countries to NATO? I think I did. I did add 1 billion countries to NATO, didn't I? Well, isn't that fun? Oh, wonder if that's gonna be on the video. wonder if that popped up in the recording because it's gonna stay there. Just see my rendering software just fail, like I thought might happen. It was worth a shot. I need to close it though, so I stop taking system resources. We'll see. We'll see how this works. It didn't work out, guys. My Christmas gift has failed for myself. Yeah, pretty drastically too. Pretty drastically. We're gonna go through this autosave. I'm gonna bump up the speed because that's probably 99% of my RAM and CPU capabilities freed up on this ancient piece of hardware. It's not a piece of junk though. I built this with tender love and care and a lot of money that I don't have. So let's see. 90%. And we finished the 28th of December. So 3 weeks? Oh, God. Oman is having a diplomatic crisis. Oman has oil. So does Yemen. Hold up. Let's drop it down. Once I get this, will I be in range of this? We're not doing what we did in Chechnya. They only have 12 oil? That's weak. Yes. Yes. Who's guaranteeing them? Qatar, India. Oh, yes. Please start a war with us over this and what's about to happen. I need an interesting playthrough again. Because this is going to be a struggle, guys. Emphasize struggle. Yeah, and how are we looking on special forces? We're pretty much capped out. We are getting the recruits made, though. Yeah, these divisions, not very big, and they're not going to be useful for actual combat. But what they will be useful for is absolutely overwhelming people from an airdrop. It's like if we just dropped units all over the AI all at once, their whole map. And if they don't have a full spread of units, I'm going to grab some land, hopefully with a coastal port. But they typically stack those, so it's not going to happen. But in this case, they probably have no units or very minimal, and it'll be enough I can get our training units over. Which, by the way, we are going to stop training with. We are going to take the first army and the second army here and throw them in to an actual. Yeah, we can put 36 units on those now. That's pretty awesome. I'm not actually like really worried about that. So let's get ready for a movement of troops if we need to. And how wide are these? These are all 12 combat lists. Alright, so they're pretty small. We just have no manpower anyway, so it's not even worthwhile yet. Okay. Maybe worthwhile to get 2 on the train, at least. Let's get 2 in Thessaly. And then... yeah. I did have an idea to like name stuff after Greek dishes, but I felt that would be mean. Just make everyone hungry when they're watching. But then again, I also had to consider the fact that I don't really know a lot of Greek food. And I would mispronounce all of the words because they're fully translated wrong over here, I'm sure. Just by virtue of the fact that it's my fellow countrymen that are doing it. And I have no faith in them. So... yeah, that's not really working out, is it? We're still negative income, even though I fixed the power problem. Yeah, we're just losing too much money. Still not at $1 trillion. That's crazy. How that works out. All right. We got autosave going through. And where is it? 10 days. So we're going to start 2013, almost at 2012. 2013 off with a bang here. I want to say the Syria thing. We're just at war with Syria, huh? Right now. Then I need to justify against this Syria. Perfect. That is a thing of beauty. That is exactly what I wanted to see from our team of 4 diplomats. I don't know what the political commentators are going to say about Greece here. Like, we're definitely Western aligned. We're still in the EU. But we care about winning. So we're not in a defensive alliance. We did expose ourselves, though, doing this. Alright, so we're going to declare... let's see what happens. I mean, we get... Winter Expert and Amphibious do us literally 0 good. Like... I want to see if this works. Oh, we got lands. We have earned a foothold with a port. Is he not coming over? He may have not had enough transports. Yep. So, rip that plan. We just didn't have the transports. So we got whoever we could over. Alright. I guess... yeah, we can do it this way. We're gonna take them over before they have, like, intervention forces. Push through. Let's go. or just not do anything, guys. Oh, I mean, I guess it's infantry. I'm I'm asking a lot now that I'm thinking about it. I am. It is all infantry units. Unfortunately, they did not have a aerospace research. That's really not cool. Russia's going for Ukraine right now. Well, we're not in NATO, so we're not joining that war. What do we got? Another science place. Not for long though. We won't keep it unless I take this territory with by annexation. Oh, look at that. They do have units coming in from somewhere. This is... That's not good, because that means they're trying to stop us. Alright, let's see who I can puppet. I can puppet the whole thing, or I can do what I came here for. We're gonna take Surte for the oil, and then we're gonna puppet the rest. So we have 3 demands here. We're gonna go ahead and submit them. This is the most important one for us. I don't think there's anything that's open still. I think we've got it. I'm not sure on the symbols. Really am not. Alright, cool. Looks like... Yeah, we do have our one ship we've built as a replacement for our deleted navy. Probably why our expenses went up so much, too. But, in other news... I'm gonna go ahead and cancel our oil trade and see where we're at. We're not exactly happy. Dang. Alright. Well, I can't fix every problem, guys. Let's see. It did... I don't know if it really changed anything with our employment. So, we'll just have to annex them. So, are we making 2 political power right now? Because we're gonna super speed our annexation as fast as we can. Alright, so we want roads, network infrastructure. Definitely need air bases in this entire place. Don't care about that. These are just nice to build. I really don't need them right away. Honestly, coastal forts to reinforce everything would be cool. We'll go ahead and get all that lined up. And then some sort of secondary... You know what? I'll just put them all. We'll just put them all there. Alright. We're gonna bump all of this up. Perfect. Naval yards. The entire state is just gonna be full of naval yards. Oh, come on. There we go. How are we looking on power? We've got enough fuel rods. We do have enough power after everything's settled. Fuel itself is dropping at a rate that is untenable. So I cannot maintain 2 factories like this doing this. Or 2 stacks. And then I am going to need more political power, huh? I am losing political power having that active. Rat. They need a debt bailout? God, they're really struggling, aren't they? Alright, so we did get some of our stuff, but we don't have the money right now. We're just gonna chill. We're... Oh no, they failed and capitulated? How dare they? Yeah, we have no like stake in that game whatsoever. I think we're still justifying, right? June of next year, so we've got time there. Oh man, Tunisia has oil. Non-aggression pact. If I didn't need the political power to annex Tripolitania, you know. You know what I would be doing. I think everyone knows what I would be doing. Alright, so who's united Syria? Not gonna happen. Oh, we'll stop that. That's great. Alright, we have some airborne divisions. This guy can have 48 divisions under his command. That's actually pretty wild. Those are tiny, tiny divisions too. See, this is the question though. If I don't have the political power, it's not gonna matter. So I can flip this so that my autonomy gain is slower. So we're just gonna rush it down. Alright, hold up. Let me drop that so I can gain political power. That's what's gonna happen. We're getting money. Oh wow, we're almost back to 1 billion a day. It's a miracle what oil does for your country here. Production, I'm utilizing everything, right? Yeah, it looks that way. Definitely need equipment to maintain stability. Oh, they're sabotaging stuff. I love it. Bestie. So that would be probably this control. Where they actually have tanks. And I mean, in the desert, that makes sense. Benghazi? That's such a... Man, that's such a, like... That hits close to home. It does. Alright. So what did we research? Special forces stuff. Get more org, less training time. At speed. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep doing that. And then we need 450 or 400 political power to get Tripolitania fully annexed. Something like that, in that range. So we'll go ahead and get all that wrapped up. I guess we can keep an eye on the EU stuff, but it's not really gonna matter because we don't have the influence to make the decisions we need to make for the most part. And then I need to get some launch vehicles made. If they're bad, there we go. Yeah. As long as we have some out here in space. There we go. It's shift. We'll be way better off. Like, I don't care if we take that much debt on. That's not even a problem. So I do think our payment is yeah, it's pretty high, but it's not like crazy. I was actually shocked they had a unit. that was the most surprising thing out of this whole fiasco that happened over here. And we're gonna send everyone back with our airlift craft. And then our ground forces are just gonna exist. Yeah, so you got those guys. He's there. We do have a commander now. That is a crazy last name. Yeah, and I think we're gonna give him defensive doctrine, so he gets a. I want to see if he gets a crazy entrenchment bonus to this, to the like all these units, and we should have a ton of infantrymen that can dig in. He's got decent upgrades. That's pretty like wild. So what do we need? I mean, we could go for invest in the port, I guess. That's air bases, shipyard. No, it's a naval yard. It's not a shipyard. I've been reading that wrong. In my brain, that was something completely different. Never mind. Or his naval yard. What do they call it? Where do we even have these? No, it is naval yard. Yeah, so we would get another one. But I'd have to take Chinese investment. And what happened here? What? Oh, I ran out of fuel. Got it. Got it. I see. I see what happened. Do we need 2 or just 1? I better get 2 just to be safe. If I don't get enough, that would be a real problem. We'll go ahead and pay that down. Oh, and we're at time anyway, so thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode of this Christmas Day, and y'all have a good night.